What's up, everybody? I'm here at a client's house doing some work for him. He gets flooding real bad around this wall and this wall because of the grade of the yard. And if you see in here, it's causing some major damage to his wall on the inside. So we're going to be going through and cutting all this out. We'll probably end up coming about 2 feet up, cutting it out, replacing everything, resealing all this. And on the outside, we're going to be digging a French drain around the side here and pushing off back to this ditch they have way in the back. So we're going to start out with marking where we're going to dig. I'm coming 10 inches off this slab, so we have 3 inches of gravel, the 4-inch pipe, 3 more inches of gravel on each side, and then we'll dig about 18 inches deep, and we'll have a base of gravel, throw in the French drain system, and then a heavier layer of gravel on top, and then we'll come back over with the grass to tie everything back in. 10 inches. And now we'll start digging. Alright, so we got the initial top layer cut off, and I'll show you what we did. Was this top layer right here, we basically cut the top and rolled it over to where it saves us the good grass, or as much of the good grass as we can as possible. It's a pain in the ass and it's a lot of extra work, but the clients really do appreciate it when you go that extra little bit just to make everything look a little bit better at the end. Obviously there'll still be some pits and some holes, and it's not going to look like flush grass, but it'll grow back a little bit better than trying to seed it and sow it back in. So next we're going to be digging the trench, and like I said, about 18 inches deep. Obviously we got to put a grade on it, so everything from this side has to grade this way, and then everything from this side has to grade this way, and then straight out the back. So rule of thumb, for every 10 feet you want to grade about 1 inch of slope to it. So if you're 20 inches high on this side, you want to be 19 inches high on the other side to let the water slope down. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to call it a day. The rain is just picking up and it's really turning everything into a slosh pit. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully tomorrow will be better. We'll pick it up tomorrow, and hopefully there won't be any rain. All in all, not bad. We got the initial dig going, everything cut out. We have a plan, And so maybe tomorrow we'll be able to capitalize on it. All right, guys, we're back. Day 2. Rained pretty good last night. Did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Flooded the entire trench, which is fine. We'll just finish digging out from the backside over here and drain all the water out. All right, well, day 2, and sure as shit, it's pouring rain again. The weatherman said that there was a 20% chance of rain, so you know that means 100% chance, I guess, in their world. My dad tells me, he says the weatherman is right 50% of the time. If I did my job 50% of the time, I would never get paid. But whatever, we'll it's still early, so we'll wait a little bit longer, see if the rain dies down, and get back to work. All right, so it's still raining just a little bit, but it's taking a break long enough. So I was talking to the client yesterday, and he brought up wanting to do this right here. It's pre-made perforated pipe with some rubber grommets and then mesh layer on top, and that replaces the gravel pipe. We're going to switch to that. I did some research last night. It looked pretty good. 30% more flow compared to the normal gravel and all that. But I'm going to show you what I would normally do. So normally you would have a layer of fabric, and then you'll do a layer of rocks. Just to be clear, you do not want rocks inside the pipe. When I was doing the demonstration and I set the cut piece of pipe in, some of the rocks fell down into it. And then your perforated pipe, and then cover it with rocks on top, like that. If you used PVC, like he has hanging up right here, with the holes drilled in it, this one doesn't have holes, but you'd want the holes on the bottom. The holes need to be on the bottom so that it seeps up into the pipe and then out. All right, since it's raining, I think this is the perfect time to thank our sponsor of this video, Freedom Design. I would like to thank Freedom Designs for sponsoring this video. Freedom Designs is a veteran-owned and operated small business. They make one-of-a-kind handcrafted furniture, wall art, custom cornhole boards, and much more. I will leave a link to their Facebook and Instagram in the comment sections below. All right, it's raining again, but we got the French drain laid in for the most part. Still got to connect together at the end and run it out underneath the fence. So I cut this too long the other day. All right. Best way to cut these is because you have these rubber grommets on the inside. They're like this. and you don't want them flying everywhere, take big zip ties. I got 2 big ones. If you have a really big one, you can do 1. Put them together. Find where you're going to cut it from, which I'm cutting back here, so go about 3 inches past where you're going to cut it, and then tighten it down all the way around as much as you can. Alright. And then make your cut, like I said, a couple inches. And as it comes out, start and tighten these down. And that way, you have a good seal on the sock all the way around. You don't have to worry about losing any of those pellets or any more than what you need to. So, there you go. Make sure it's tightened. And now, you can cut back where you need to. Alright, we got everything filled in with the old grass. Nice and solid. As you can see, I got these divots ever so often from putting the old grass back down. So we're going to take this good topsoil and fill it in with a rake right over the top of it, and the grass will be able to grow through, and you won't get these divots. And that's it. All right, we are finally done. Here is the semi-finished product until the grass grows back. And you can see I made it a little higher where I dug the ditches, so that when it rains, it'll settle back down. I still might have to come back in with some topsoil and fill in some more. And then that's the back. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing more. The next project will be this shed where I rip it out and, well, we'll rip out the walls and redo it. Light on. All that. All the way around. And then this whole piece has to come out right here. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section. I appreciate you watching, and see you next time.